Yeah. So this applications, we are going to migrate from SAP ERP to this particular SAP PIPO to cloud platform integration. This concept, you are migrating from PIPO applications to CPI. This is the migration concept. You are not doing anything, any migration from SAP ERP. You are not migrating anything from Oracle system. You are not disturbing their applications, their business requirements. As is requirements, you are utilizing between SAP ERP to Oracle. The same functionality. You will get same input transactions to PIPO, the same input transaction to CPI. What PIPO is giving output, generating output to Oracle, the same output CPI also needs to be generated. So even you will not get any requirements, functional documents from here to here or here to here. You will not get any documents. You need to compare your requirements, whether this existing business, what is the input they are sending to PIPO, what is the output PIPO is generating. You need to compare that way. You can migrate from PIPO to CPI. This is by using migration tool. We have outside non-SAP tools also available like FigOff and other tools, but SAP suggested use this SAP standard tool. If that is okay, you can utilize, or else you can use some other third-party tool. That is also not an issue. It depends on the project budget, all this thing, or you can create by own by using manual integrations. But inside the CPI, you can build as is. Suppose your project have less than 100 requirements already in your business in this current project. There are only 100 requirements, 100 integrations only. These 100 integration you can build manually instead of you can use the standard migration tool. You can utilize, you can build manually here in CPI, or you can utilize migration tool. Suppose in your project you have more than 10,000 requirements. Those 10,000 requirement is difficulty to create manually. In that also the migration assessment or migration concept, some of the requirements you may not migrate it. So you need to create manually here. Such type of migration. So this is the concept called migration. So okay, we'll discuss in detail what is what while in the sessions. This is the migration assessment. Okay. Now, here there is no change in the requirements. There is no change in the outputs, right? So here, whatever the output this PIPO is generating, the same output CPI also needs to be generated. So that is the way you are going to migrate from PIPO to here only. Okay. Yeah. This is also one of the capability, migration assessment. Now, so this is like SAP PIPO migration. Even some of the outside non-SAP applications like TIBCO, MuleSoft, Dell Boomi, they are migrating their business to CPI. So they are creating by using manual integration, manual method in CPI. There is no tool to migrate from their application, non-SAP applications to CPI. So your application is CPI. If you want to migrate, you have a SAP tool, migration assessment tool. But here for non-SAP applications, non-SAP integrations, they don't have any integrations, migration tool, they are going to migrate manually. They need to create what is the business is using in TIBCO. Based on the input and output, they are going to create inside CPI, this particular business. Okay, so this is the integration and migration related concept. So nowadays, every applications running by using integration tool. I mean, so you are doing business, right? So you are doing business, but that business you are working with different applications. You are going to integrate and exchange the data from one applications to other application. So they may use multiple units, plants, multiple plants. Each plant, they have their own business. So they are generating a sales order. So they're sending some plant data. That plant data, you are getting data from multiple plants. With that plant data, you are sending that information to SAP application. So how you are sending, so plants will generate a file, sale order related or so and so data files. Those files will place inside the file server. This integration, these file servers, this data, you need to send it to SAP application in their organization. So that data will come to CPI. CPI will send the data to SAP. It depends on the requirements. You can create a functional flows. These are all flows, integration flows we can. So this integration tool is completely, it's a integration. There is no code. We can say zero, low code, no code. I cannot say zero code, low code, no code. The code percentage you can use less than 20% based on your requirement. Okay. Based on the requirements, suppose if you are integrating with SuccessFactors, there may be some complex requirements. You may need some code. That code is called Groovy code. You can utilize Groovy concept. Okay, so not in all the place you can use. So maybe if you have 100 requirements, in that 100 requirements you may use less than 20%. So they're also based on the requirement. Suppose in that project it have like 100 requirements. So you may have 5 resources, 5 CPI resources or integration suite resources. So in that 5, they want to deliverable within 1 year or within 6 months or 10 months like that. So they may increase the resources. So one requirement you can complete within 40 hours. The requirement, like which I explained you, right? This requirement, this type of real-time requirements, this requirement, they will give you 40 hours. You need to configure it. You need to test it. You need to ready with QA. Until that, they will give you 40 hours.
And another thing, and migration project means after completion of migration, no need to use of PI?
Yes, PI is going to be decommissioned. There is no use in the PI. It's right. So you are already migrating PIPO to CPI. So once your complete migration is completed, there should be some like what we can say. You need to remember that. So you need to support it, warranty support something. So during that time, that system is available. After warranty support is completed, that the system is going to be decommissioned. No use to, again, no need to use the PIP application. It's completely out of running, that application. It means dead application after migrating.